Good morning. My name is Marilyn Gauthier, and I am with the Tampa International Airport General Aviation Department, and we have a system of airports. I'm so thankful to see everybody out here this morning. We basically have a system of airports. That would be Peter O. Knight Airport, Plant City Airport, Tampa Executive Airport, and Tampa International. So we kind of look at that as Tampa International basically subsidizes all of our GA airports because, as you all know, GA doesn't make a whole lot of money, so it's really nice to be associated with them. I am actually the Deputy Director of General Aviation, and I handle the daily operations and maintenance at all three of these airports. So we basically, I don't know if any of you've heard, is everybody from the Tampa area? We recently, the Aviation Authority recently hired a new CEO, and his name is Mr. Joe Lapano. And prior to accepting the job here at Tampa International, he spent 14 years at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. And he also has 22 years of airline and airport experience. So we're going to be seeing a lot of changes within the system of airports that we have. And one of his organizational mission is basically to maintain excellence in customer service and enhance that service. So he's really wanting us to look at what we can do to better the airports. And so we always welcome your advice, and you're the users of our airports, so we want to make sure that you are giving us any information that would help our airports become better. We also want to make the airports more competitive and a very competitive business, so we'll probably be looking at a lot of marketing and going out and looking how we can bring more service into our airports. We also want to increase our presence and a positive impact on our region, so you are going to see us out in the community a lot more, and ensure open and transparent, effective processes that will simplify our businesses. So we will be looking at how we operate and looking at some better, efficient ways to make that happen. Peter O. Knight Airport is on Davis Island and has two runways, 3,400 feet and 2,700. And also, we can fit about 135 aircraft at that airport. And the fixed-based operator is Atlas Aviation. And last weekend, we had Islands Fest out there. Sorry about that. Islands Fest. Did any of you go to Islands Fest? Yeah, one or two of you. It's basically held in April, and we have British motor cars and all kinds of vendors, and we had about 6,500 people last weekend. It was a really neat event, so we're trying to get out in the public, and our airports are going to start supporting the community. Plant City Airport is one runway airport, and the fixed-based operator is Plant City Airport Services, and the runway there is about 3,950 feet. We basically use Plant City Airport as a airport that can take some of the Sun and Fun aircraft, so we end up getting about 250 extra airplanes during Sun and Fun. So we have a lot of people that come over there. Tampa Executive Airport, thank you very much for coming out here today. We have a lot of exciting things that are happening at Tampa Executive. 5,000-foot runway and 3,260, so we do get some jet activity over here. And Leading Edge Aviation Services is the fixed-based operator, and we would like to thank them today for helping us make this event successful. So they have set up the ramp and this hangar for all of you to come out here and have a successful safety day. So Let's thank Leading Edge Aviation Services for helping us out. Tampa International Airport just recently had runway designation changes, and they went from 1836 to 0119, and runway 927 went to 1028. So they've had a lot of activity over there as far as shutting down runways, making that airport changed all those runways. That was a big project. There's 2 FBOs out in the field. We have Signature Flight Support here today and Tampa International Jet Center. So please go over and visit with Chris. He's here representing Signature. So why Tampa? Why come into Tampa? We have a lot of airlines that have nonstop, 67 destinations. Atlanta, New York, Fort Lauderdale, Baltimore, Miami, and Charlotte are some of the top airports that we fly daily. And we're really stepping up our marketing and trying to get a lot of airlines to fly into Tampa International. We're also going to try going international. So our new CEO has a very big marketing background, and he has recently hired a business strategist and also a marketing director. So we're actually going to start going out and really trying to get some international flights. Right now, Southwest Airlines has the biggest market at Tampa International. And we recently had JetBlue is going to be starting in May. They will commence service to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and British Airways will begin a new daily flight to London. I think it's weekly right now. No, it's every other day. Thank you. Every other day, so they're going to start daily flights. So that's pretty exciting. We have a lot of things going on at Tampa International. The city of Tampa has, and even the Tampa Bay area, has so many things to offer, and that's what we're going to go out and let all of these airlines know why they need to come into Tampa. There's a lot of really good education, USF, University of Tampa. We have a lot of really wonderful arts and culture here in the area. Mosey, I know that a lot of our safety classes during the months are held at Mosey, and all the different museums that we have here. There's just such an enormous amount of culture in this area. A lot of recreation. We have the zoo and the fairgrounds. You can go golfing and the water. Everything is just, it's such a fabulous area, and we're so excited to be able to go out and market all of this entertainment and Busch Gardens, Gasparilla. I really just feel like a lot of times when I'm out in the community, I feel like we have so many events to let people know. There's always something every weekend that you can be doing. And so we want to get the word out so that all these pilots can come and visit us. And we really want to increase the traffic in this area. We also have the beaches. So you fly into Tampa International Airport or Peter O'Knight, Plant City, or Tampa Executive, and then you can go to the beaches. Lots of sports. I know all of you know this. So we just want you to get the word out there also to all of your pilot friends and have them come and visit. There's so much shopping, we can't leave that out. Of course, the Airfest in 2011 is going to be November 5th and 6th at MacDill Air Force Base. And like I said before, we had Islands Fest last week, but I'd like to invite all of you to come to Plant City Airport next Saturday. I know it's Easter weekend, but if you have family into town, it's going to be an awesome event. We have planes, trains, and automobiles at Plant City Airport from 10 to 3 next Saturday, and they're basically going to have hobby trains. There's going to be RC aircraft. If you know of any Boy Scout troops, we're also going to be doing young eagle flights, and we're going to be doing an aviation merit badge for the Boy Scouts of America. We've got already quite a number of Boy Scouts that are going to be there that day, and what they're going to do is teach them all the different areas in order to get an aviation merit badge. And from what I see, it's going to be a lot of work for those kids. So I would love to see all of you come out next weekend. One of the last things I wanted to let you all know is in 2012, August 27th to 30th, there is going to be the Republican National Convention is going to be in town for that whole week. And it's basically going to bring 40,000 people into the area, journalists, and the economic impact is going to be amazing. So the only problem with that is it could close some of the airspace. So they do have an expected TFR that week, so just mark your calendars, and if you plan on leaving, definitely leave before August 27th. So, but it looks like St. Pete Clearwater might be open. Not to market you guys over there. Anyway, on behalf of the Tampa International Airport, I want to thank all of you for coming out. I think it's a wonderful event, and we're so happy to be a part of the Tampa Bay Aviation Association. We are members, and we think it is such a fabulous organization, and they have gotten the word out to so many different corporations and private pilots, and I think it is something that you all should consider joining. Thank you very much for having me today.